We are offering a family reward of up to $1 million.
Okay, Savannah Guthrie just said that she's going to offer $1 million for the whereabouts of her mother, dead or alive. Well, what took so long? Because honestly, wouldn't you empty your bank account to get your own grandmother or mother back? I mean, this is literally a joke. This is like the Austin Powers movie when Dr. Evil says he's going to hold a ransom for $1 million and everyone looks at him like he's freaking crazy.
Here's the plan. We get the warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million.
Well, don't you think we should maybe ask for more than $1 million?
Now, the Guthrie family threw the Pima County Sheriffs under the bus because the Guthrie family was prepared to offer a cash award for the beginning of the investigation, but they were advised that doing so might overwhelm the infrastructure set up to field leads, according to a source to the family. What the heck? I mean, shouldn't this have been done instead of the whole TMZ circus? And I understand the desperation, and this is coming off the heels of the Pima County Sheriff literally dropping the ball through this whole investigation, literally turned this to a clown show. I mean, a perfect example of this would be the night that the crime happened, right? There was a 911 call saying that there's a female with the door open screaming outside of a car with the make and a model in the description of the 911 call. How did this not get investigated?
Currently at Oracle and River, the caller is advising they saw a female out of a vehicle window screaming. Then it went northbound on Oracle. The vehicle was a dark gray or blue Chevy Malibu, no plate. Advised that the female was hanging out of the window wearing all black, and the door was also open.
And for can you advise PCSO and see if air is available?
And for we're advising PCSO now, and air is not up.
10-4.
0004.
Now, on top of that, Savannah Guthrie just put out more details that we didn't know about this case today in this video she put out.
I'm coming on to say it is day 24 since our mom was taken in the dark of night from her bed.
Wow, imagine being an older lady getting dragged out of your bed in the middle of the night. This is just so heartbreaking.
And every hour and minute and second and every long night has been agony since then, of worrying about her and fearing for her and aching for her, and most of all, just missing her, We know that millions of you have been praying. So many people have been praying, of every faith and no faith at all, praying for her return, and we feel those prayers. Please keep praying without ceasing. We still believe. We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home. Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. We also know that she may be lost. She may already be gone.
Okay, this is the first time she's acknowledging that her mother might not be here no more. And it's very, very sad because this is what the media has been saying. This is what experts have been saying that's been covering this case. Basically saying that the high chances of Nancy coming back alive is very, very slim.
She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves and is dancing in heaven with her mom and her dad and with her beloved brother Pierce and with our daddy. And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is. We need her to come home. For that reason, we are offering a family reward of up to $1 million for any information that leads us to her recovery. All of the information about this reward and the details is in the caption below. You can call the 1-800-TIP line. You can be anonymous if you want. Someone out there knows something that can bring her home. Somebody knows. We are begging you to please come forward now. We also know that we are not alone in our loss. We know there are millions of families that have suffered with this kind of uncertainty. And for that reason today, we also are donating $500,000 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for their work in helping families who are coping with loss.
Okay, so because Nancy Guthrie has took over the airways and is the #1 case in true crime right now, this is the family actually feeling bad that their loved one is getting most of the coverage, and they're actually trying to do something good by giving back to missing children that don't have a name like Nancy Guthrie and Savannah Guthrie, somebody that is just lost and nobody even knows. So I admire this, but I think they did it because of the pressure.
And actively looking for those who are lost. We are hoping that the attention that has been given to our mom and our family will extend to all the families like ours who are in need and need prayers and need support. So please, if you hear this message, if you've been waiting and you haven't been sure, let this be your sign to please come forward, tell what you know, and help us bring our beloved mom home so that we can either celebrate a glorious, miraculous homecoming or celebrate the beautiful, brave, and courageous and noble life that she has lived. Please be the light in the dark. Thank you.
I think it's safe to say that Brian Enton and JLR have been the two people that's been most important for this case for people like us that don't watch the mainstream media. We go by X, YouTube, TikTok. That's how we do things, right? And these two have been coming through. Now, Brian Enton is actually beefing with the sheriff, and I'm going to tell you why. He's saying that these two photos were took on 2 separate days, and the sheriff responded. The sheriff says, "We are aware the doorbell images released earlier in the investigation, despite a suspect in different stages of attire, including with and without a backpack. There is no date or time associated with these images. Therefore, any suggestion that the photographs were taken on different days is purely speculative. These remains an active and ongoing criminal investigation. As any investigation, conclusions will be guided by verifiable evidence, established facts. Speculation without factual support does not advance the investigative process." So this is shots fired. Brian Enton responds back with, "I 100% stand by my reporting," with the mic drop. Now, the YouTuber Dolly Vision, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but he got bodied on Inside Edition. Check this out.
Cops say they've had it with the army of YouTube streamers camped out in front of Nancy Guthrie's home.
I don't know what that is.
Jimmy Williams sits in a lawn chair streaming around the clock. In this live stream, he teases shocking chaos at the Guthrie house. So what was the chaos? He got in an argument with Nancy Guthrie's neighbor over where he parked his car.
The only action that's been out here is when the lady called the police on me.
Now, I see why people get upset with him because he didn't technically lie because there was chaos between him and a lady, but it is stretching the truth because people are there for Nancy. They're not there for Dolly Vision, right? Now, Dolly Vision got upset and left the scene later on because he got jealous of JLR. JLR took over this case because JLR doesn't let his emotions get involved. He just covers the case and he does it, correctly. I'm not glazing him or nothing. I know about him and Bullhead Betty. That's a whole other thing. But Dolly Vision did the unthinkable the other day. He tried to pull a fast one on Shaw. He was going to give these hats away and then later sell it on his merch on his website or whatever, his YouTube channel. And we don't even do merch over on the YouTube streets for a couple of reasons. And this is one of them. How could you do this? He's saying he's spreading awareness, right? But at the end of the day, he's all about a bag. That's all he talks about. I'm just saying this didn't sit right with me.